Give that a good stir. That's looking really lovely. Lovely and orange. Wonderful. Very vibrant. And now I'm going to slice up my potatoes. And I've peeled these potatoes and just cut them in half. I'm just going to quarter them. And make sure they're all even pieces, or else some may cook and some may not. Waxy potatoes wouldn't work. And when I mean waxy, I mean those shiny ones, and they look quite small. I'm going to tip those into the carrots. Give that a good mix again. Lots of mixing involved in this dish. That's lovely. So you continue frying this mixture until the potatoes are almost cooked. And now I'm going to check on my rice because I think it's almost ready, and I'm going to take it off the heat. Well, it looks lovely and cooked, the rice. Now I'm going to throw in some cauliflower florets. So in they go. So I'm just going to mix that up. And while my vegetables are cooking, I'm now going to make my biryani curry sauce. And over here, I've got a pan, and I'm just going to heat that up. And to it, I'm going to add some more olive oil. And to the pan of oil, I'm going to add onion seeds or nigella seeds. And technically, they're not onion seeds, but they're called that, so it doesn't matter. So in they go, and they should start to sizzle and pop. And to the onion seeds, I'm going to add some chopped tomatoes. And I'm using tomato puree as well, but it tastes good. I'm just going to check on my vegetables. Well, that's looking nice and lovely, and they're cooking away perfectly. And now I'm going to go back to my sauce. I'm going to add some green chilies to this. Now, biryanis in India are generally served with a mirch ka salan, it's sort of a chili sauce. So I'm just going to tip these tomatoes and these chilies to my kalonji, or my onion seeds. But look at that, nice green and red colours here. Lots of fun with spices, but make sure you don't burn them. Now I'm going to add my tomato puree to this. Give it a good stir. And to this mixture, I'm going to add some white sugar for extra sweetness. In it goes. Give that a good stir. And now to my vegetables, I'm going to add the peas. And peas don't take very long to cook. Hence, I'm putting them in last. And now I'm going to add my spices, like cumin. Mix, mix, mix. Make sure you don't burn them. A bit of coriander. Some turmeric. Some chili powder. That's looking nice. I'm just going to add a bit of salt. And continue mixing. Right, the vegetables are done. I'm just going to add a bit of cream to soften the taste. Lovely. This is looking good. Very tasty. And just mix it up thoroughly. And now I'm just going to check on my tomatoey sauce. And that's done. Brilliant. I'm going to take that off the heat. And if you want your sauce finer, just whip it in a blender and blend. But make sure that the sauce cools down before you do that. And before I assemble my biryani, I'm going to immerse my saffron strands in some milk. And by immersing them in some warm milk, what I'm doing is I'm releasing the aromas, the flavors, and the colors of the saffron strands. So it's really lovely, and it's got a lovely orangey color that comes through. And now I'm going to assemble my biryani dish. I've got an oven-proof dish, and I'm going to grease it with a bit of butter. Just make sure you line it well. because you don't want any of the rice to stick anywhere. And now I'm going to first of all place some vegetables, and I'm going to alternatively layer it with vegetables and rice. So a little bit of vegetables at the bottom. Next, a layer of rice, which I cooked earlier. Next, I'm going to add a bit of saffron milk and a bit of butter on top. And finally, I'm going to place a lid on it and place it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees C for about 20 minutes.